Zdravím vás, dámy a páni, späť. What remains of Edith Finch.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Sestavili jsme se, protože jsme koukali.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
Huh. Knížočka.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Moment, trocha variantně zvýším. Je to trochu lepší vidno, lebo pro mě je to fakt, že pořádná tma. Sedím strašně moc z úhlu.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Výška Krištof.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
Kurně, ale tohle si ho volali. Většině to zbyslo do prdele.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was a cat.
Ty vole.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared. Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Počkej. To slonil? Proč to vyzerá jak manekýny do prdele? Je.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass. Rabbits. I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Możemy? Och.
A mama rabbit.
Gdzie tam je?
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
O. Co? Ak zadivíte, čo sa tu deje, tak ja nemám na meče dušenia. To začína byť dosť,
I
no...
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Dosť...
Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals. I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Ha? Máme.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
O.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Jak? Vážně to špatně vidno takto.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Ok. Myslím, že asi poznáte, že se jedná o horor.
I wanted to stop it, but also I didn't.
To ještě necháme rozpěvat, kurňa. Kurňa, to je temný jak prase. shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Like in the morning. Chuckling along, go till he's sober. Chuckling along, go till he's sober. Chuckling along, go till he's sober. Like what shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Like put him in the scuppers with a hose by bottom. Put him in the scuppers with a hose by bottom. Put him in the scuppers with a hose by bottom. Like in the morning. What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? Like in the morning. She rises, heave ho, she rises, heave ho, she rises like in the morning. No dobre. Sorry, papę. Może by to widzieć trochę lepsze. Mamy to úplně čierne.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Oh. Ne.
I got closer and closer.
Kurňa. Já možná to není dobrý. To není kurňa dobrý.
All my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Dobre, ty vole. Kurňa, vážně.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
že tu mám fotky ľudí ako príslušníkov rodiny tesne pred smrťou. To je trocha... No.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
Jo, to pochopíte
Edie
neskôr.
knit me a new pair of gloves every year,
Niečo.
just in time to replace the old ones.
Trocha som niečo z príbehu videl, nie celý, ale no. To pochopíte neskôr.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Si kúkneme tuto.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Aha, to má možnosť späť ovládať, čiže keď malo potlačím, tak sa to celé neprejde. To si porádne.
Odin Finch buries the
také
latest
cvaknutie.
victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
On zobral celý barák do prdele.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Ale počkať. Takže ešte predtým, než bol postavený, lebo vidíte, tam je dom vzadu. Oni postavili pohrebisko pred domom?
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Ja.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Kurňa, ale otec tiež bol kurňa. Dobre starý teda. 57. Ako to je asi jeden z najstarších z rodiny. Hneď po Ivy samozrejme. Hneď po Judy samozrejme. No, toto bol safe. No, ale sme si prešli dvoch Finchov. Je to extrémne krátke, ja viem, ale myslím, že stačí, keď to takto ukončíme, no. Nebudeme to príliš naťahovať. Tak dobre, toto bude všetko. Dúfam, že sa vám video páčilo. A áno, toto je rozhodne série, ktorá je zaujímavá a rozhodne sa oplatila. Ako minimálne pre mňa sa rozhodne oplatilo mi to hrať. Zajíma to. Aké klobrce. No dobre. Tak ja sa poroučím a uvidíme sa o ďalšej videu z tejto série.